once. You might escape one of the biggest misunderstandings in life, and believe me, nearly 60% of people fall into it. Let's begin. A Saudi man once appeared in court to divorce his wife. The judge looked at him and calmly asked, "What's the reason?" The husband sighed and said, "Your Honor, this woman has been nothing but bad luck for me. Ever since I married her, my life has been full of problems." The judge raised an eyebrow. "How so?" The man leaned forward. "I still remember the first time I ever saw her. She was visiting our neighbors as a guest. I had just stepped out of my brand new car, and when I saw her, her height, her walk, her presence, I froze. It felt like time stopped." He paused, voice trembling. "But just seconds later, I heard a loud crash. I turned around, and my brand new car was crushed under a garbage truck. That," he said, "was my first encounter with her bad luck." The courtroom fell silent. He continued, "When my family went to propose to her, we had an accident. My mother died in that crash. When I brought her home as my wife, our neighbor's house caught fire, and the flames spread to ours. Our kitchen was burned to ashes." The man's voice shook. "My father came to meet her, slipped on the stairs and broke his leg. My brother and his wife visited us, and ended up fighting so badly they got divorced." He took a deep breath. "I thought maybe it was all coincidence, but then I noticed a pattern." The judge leaned forward. "What kind of pattern?" The man explained. "Whenever I take her shopping, I get a traffic fine. My wallet gets lost. My car gets a dent. I've twisted my ankle twice, torn my clothes, and I'm more than I can count. Every guest who comes to our house leaves either angry or crying. Our electricity fails. Our gas line bursts. Our water pipe breaks." He lowered his head and whispered, "And last week, I lost my job." The judge nodded slowly and said, "But what if these things have nothing to do with her? What if you are the unlucky one, and she's just enduring the consequences?" The man shook his head. "No, Your Honor. When she visits her parents, everything in my life goes back to normal. But accidents start happening to them. When I'm alone, everything's fine. But the moment she's with me, or even calls me, bad things begin again. So I've made up my mind. The problem isn't in me, it's in her. I have to let her go." The judge stayed silent for a long time. Then he said softly, "Maybe all of this is just coincidence." He advised the man to go home and think carefully. But the moment they both stepped out of the courtroom, a messenger rushed in, carrying the judge's transfer order. The judge froze. He called the man back, showed him the letter, and whispered, "My friend, divorce her immediately." This was a real story, published by Mishal al-Sadid in Saudi Gazette. But let's pause and reflect. How often do we do the same? How often do we blame our failures, our pain, our struggles on someone else's bad luck? We forget that every fall, every setback, every loss isn't a curse. It's a lesson. If that man had treated his problems as challenges, not curses, he might have grown stronger instead of bitter. Because the truth is, no one brings bad luck into your life. Your mindset does. Your reaction does. Every hardship is a chance to learn, to evolve, to rise. So next time life hits you hard, don't look for someone to blame. Look for what it's trying to teach you. Because maybe, just maybe, that bad luck is your